Okay, guys. All right. Welcome in. For any of you who are already here, I am tonight. Tonight is going to be an absolutely total experiment. We're going to hopefully be flying the CRJ. And let's see, we have nobody in chat just yet. I'm kind of hoping to see, how the audio sounds to you guys there. If the mic sounds good and clear, I guess we'll wait for somebody to show up here. But I've got a brand new streaming computer running. And so the bottom line here is we're going to see how this is going to go tonight. I have not a clue how this is going to go. We're going to do some different experimenting and whatnot. So I'm going to just check something here real quick, and I'll be right back and on camera. All right, I am back. Hey, Graham. So you say the audio is good. Audio sounds nice and clean. Okay, I'm going to bring up the sim sounds here. Yeah, we've got some sim sound level there. So, Graham, listen in there and see if you see anything going on. We are not in San Antonio at the moment. We're actually in Galveston. And we're in the CRJ. The latest sim update came, and it really got this working well. The CRJ, that is. So let me do a couple of things here. All right, I'm going to bring that up to where we can see it here. Yeah, this is a not a brand new, but a brand new to me streaming computer tonight, guys. Hey, Charlie 31's aboard. I'm glad to see you here, dude. I'm in the new stream computer. Tonight's going to be kind of a bare bones stream. I don't really have any. Well, we might get some background music going, but I really don't have any special effects or any groovy little camera things to do. I don't even have a ending close tonight. I do have a camera. As you can see, I don't have any of my little groovy special effects. I'm going to have to add those as time goes on. So we're going to be in the CRJ tonight, and I'm going to have to get a few more things set up here. I have not done a flight plan. We do have the airplane running, but that really is about it. So let's go ahead and get us a flight plan. I'm not going to be on VATSIM tonight for a couple of reasons. One, I'm still learning how to fly the CRJ, and two, this live stream may get some new things going on. I should be streaming in 1440p. If you wouldn't mind letting me know in the chat, and we'll see if this continues to do well here tonight. It's saying excellent at the moment. Stream is healthy. Stream health is excellent. Okay, I'll take that. Those of you who have not yet, please do hit that thumbs up button. All right, let's see. We're going to be 309. We're not going San Antonio once again to Pensacola. We're going essentially Galveston. And now I have forgotten what Galveston's iCal is, so let me look this up real quick. Yeah, I have spent, except when I've been working, about the past 18, 20 hours, KGLS. Okay, let's get that in there, KGLS. I've been building this computer. I've been adding a thing or two to it. It is a Windows 11 computer that started out Windows 10. Right now, this computer is an i5, I forget, an i5 4650 or something like that. Okay, you both got me at 1440. Okay, good. So that should actually look pretty nice. I'll go back and review the stream a little bit later this evening. So there you go. Let's see. We're going to arrive KP in S. We're going to be in the CRJ 700. I do want to kind of try to fly that tonight. I'm really trying to teach myself how to fly this airplane. So we'll go ahead and generate the flight plan. And I'm going to be doing as much of this flight automated as I possibly can, so I can kind of try to get, well, you know, in the CRJ, that's a contradiction in terms. Let me get my MSFS pop-out tool going, so we'll get that going. I'm going to sweep that up and across there. Let's go ahead and start the pop-out so I can have my instruments on my other screen. I have not added in the other cameras just yet either. I just realized that. Something's wrong with the camera. Okay. Sergavan 08 says, look great and sharp. Something's wrong with the camera? I look like radio? Okay. I am so sorry, dude. I really don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Okay, I've got my pop-outs here. I might try to add these other cameras as we go. So now let me do this and let me bring up Volanta. And then it should integrate with the OBS sending. Okay, that says connecting. We're going to plan a flight. Okay, so I'll be American 309. If you want to track it on Volanta, we'll try to maybe take a look at that a little bit later. Okay, so that is up and running. It should have the overlay, streaming tool overlay. Okay, I don't see that up there just yet. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's right. I'll have to refresh it over here in OBS. Turn it on first of all. And refresh. Okay. Yes. Okay, good. I'll take every success I can get tonight. Okay, there we go. There's KGLS to PNS. All right, so now in the sim, let's get over to the EFB, and I will need to get my checklist out here. This is going to be, like I said, kind of an experimentation. Camera looks as though it's trying to fix exposure, not all the time, just now and then. Okay, yeah, you know, I think I saw that. I'll look at that in a little bit. Yeah, I see it kind of fading back and forth light-wise, it looks like. Okay, well, we'll deal with that in a little bit. All right, so the airplane, do I have the engines running? Yeah, the engines are running, okay. So let's go over here and get to flight plan. We're going to import the OFP. We're going to send to the FMS. We're going to set payload and fuel. We'll refresh the weather. I think I remember enough about flying this airplane that I can do this evening. But like I said, we're going to be, apart from that, it's great. Okay, camera looks as though it's trying to fix it. Okay. Yeah, I read that part already. Okay, thanks, Graham. Very, very good. All right, so we're just going to play with this. Yeah, so right now, this computer is a, let's see, what's the model board? It's a Z97S SLI Crate Edition motherboard. Right now, it's just got an i5 4650 or something on it. I do have an i7 4790 laying around that I'm going to put in the processor sometime this week, but at least we're up and running this far, so that's good. There is right now a GTX 1060 video card in this computer, so it's quite a step up from my last computer power supply. As a matter of fact, I'll show that to you guys here in a little while. All right, so if we are this far into, oh, there's one more thing that I need to do. Let's see, I want to go here. What did that do? Let's see, no. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, no, I don't want that. Let me do here. Let's see. Let me get my other bit. Where'd it go? Oh, yep, here it is. Okay, now in theory, I should be able to use my iPad for the MICDU, or the CDU more properly here in that. So let's see if I can, and then you guys can follow along with me on the screen there. Like I said, about 90% experimentation tonight, my friends. So let's see if this is going to take. Okay, that part did not. All right, so what I've got to do then is I've got to go that. Okay, that's right. All right, over here. Where is the, oh, no, where's the VIA server? Where the heck is it? All right. Okay, to do that, I'm going to have to do this. I've got to get some things rearranged. So, let's see. No, I don't want that. I want that. I want that. Okay, well, I'm just going to do that for the moment. Okay, where's the VIA server? There we go. All right, yes, I do want to do that. Okay, so now that's where it should be. Generate QR code. CDU left. That's correct. There's the QR code. So now I got to take a picture of that. Okay, did it do it? No. All right, let's see. Hey, there we go. So see, now I have my CDU on my iPad. So we can get rid of this. And now I need to do our normal initialized position. So I can change all of that here. All right, I've got to go through the parts on how to do this. All right, so if we go back over here and we send that to FMS, okay, that's good. And we're going to set the payload and fuel. That's good. Let's go to performance. Everything should already, why did it do this? MZFW exceeded. It must have had a flight plan that did something. So you know what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to go back in here to the flight plan. I have to go to edit. A lot of times the CRJ will overload itself from SimBrief. Freight none, passengers auto. Let's just do that. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but yeah, let's just do that. All right, we're gonna regenerate this. Like I said, I'm still learning how to fly this. Okay, cargo limited by, all right. 4385, what did it do? I'm getting real close to just going to ignore it, but oh, where's SimCFI when you need them? Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's just do that. Reserve. Let's just do that. Okay, let's regenerate. All right, well, let's see. Okay, I'm real close to just ignoring it. Okay, well, out of sight, out of mind. All right, let's, yeah, it's just the payload. Yeah, Flocala, new streaming PC. That's why I'm streaming it to 1440p. Let's see, I need to get my, let me do this. Doc. Yeah, what's up, Doc? Let's bring a new chat window up. I'm probably going to have, oh no, I thought I'd probably end up having to log into that. Graham, have you flown the CRJ any? Just curious. All right. I may regret that, but we'll see. Like I said, tonight is entirely experimentation. Okay, position init. Let's go down here, position init. Let's get there. Let's grab the GNS1. Let's go back a page. Let's set that. There we go. That's in there now. We'll go ahead and execute that. Let's go back to index. No, wait. Let's go back to index. Let's go to IRS is enabled. That's good. VOR DME. Yep, we've got that set. That's good. GNSS control is set. Where is my listing? Okay. I'm going to have to set this right here for now. Okay, let's go check the lower pedestal down here and make sure this is all good. Actually, I've got to go back a page. Upper pedestal, everything up here I think is already set. Yeah, the lights are all on. What time of day is it? I need it to be bright daylight right now. I can't. Oh, it's just cloudy in Galveston. Okay, that's what the deal is. Well, we're going to make it right about there. Yeah, it's just a... everything should done since we should be done. You see air conditioning on. Anti-ice, nope, not here. Window heats are on low, that's correct. These are on, ELT is armed. Taxi lights we don't need on just yet. Passenger seat belts in auto and no smoking to on. Okay, is this thing running on the APU? I don't think so. No, the engines are running. Okay, that's fine. That's right. So the engines are running. We just got to finish our flight plan here. Upper pedestal or lower pedestal, let's go ahead and get those in. Navs are on, stab trims are up. This should be in standby, but we'll go ahead and put it in there. I'm not going to worry about squawk codes of the radios tonight. Okay, let's see. Is that... I'm not sure if the yaw dampers are on or off. Oh, everything's green, so we're good. Let me just get the rest of the flight plan in. Yeah, normally I try to start up cold and dark, or at least close to it. But like I said, tonight this whole thing is an experiment, guys. So thanks for bearing with me and being in here. Okay, so let's go to the departure arrival. That's good. All right, now let's go back to our flight plan here. Actually, I like to look at this one for the flight plan. Let me move that to where y'all can see it. Fetch. There's our map over to Pensacola. That's good. Okay, flight plan. We're going to be taking off on runway 14. Okay, so runway 14, and it's Malt 7. So we'll go next page. There's the Malt 7. Okay, our transition in this case is LLA, and we'll execute that. Okay, we'll go back to departure arrival into Pensacola on runway 17. We're going to go ahead and do the ILS. into there, and that will be vectors. Yes, direct and vectors. Okay, so now we've got a disco there, but I'm going to go ahead and clear that disco. We'll get rid of that. Check the next page. There's another disco, but I'm going to leave that one for the time being. Vector to malt. Okay, we'll vector out of that. That's good. Okay, let's see here. That's set, that's set, that's set. V speeds. Oh, I've got to get my pop-out instruments back. I'll try, like I said, I'll try to add this other camera here as we get going. Burnus, hello, good evening. And Yoham, hey, buddy. Brand new to me anyway, streaming computer tonight. Should be streaming at 1440p. You guys can let me know how that and the audio goes. I was having some problems earlier, but I think I got it squared away. Let me see. Let me listen to this. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. All right. I'll deal with a little more of that here. I don't have anything set up on this computer in OBS except what we're going to see this evening. None of the fancy fade back and forth and things swoop in and everything. It'll take me a little while to get that all going. So, all right, that's good. ICAST messages, there's not really anything of any great consequence there. Okay, so departure and arrival are set. Flight plan is set. Let's go to our perf.net and make sure all that's in there. Okay. Oh, one more thing I forgot to... I got to get MobiFlight going so that I can have my... No, I don't want to update now. I'm streaming. I don't want to update. One of these things always want to update when you're streaming. All right, let's get that in there. Okay, and run. Okay, there's my numbers. Oh, no, why did I do that? Hit the wrong button. I just updated MobiFlight the other day. What's it trying to do now? All right, we'll restart that again. Are you guys hearing the sim sounds okay as well? Graham, Burnus, you hear the airplane here behind me? Okay, that is running, and I'm not going to stop it. Okay, I see where the flight plan is taking us. That's good. So let's go to VNAV setup. Flight level 350, we'll get that dialed in. Let me move this to where you can see it. Okay, 18.9, let's get on up to 350. We're gonna go ahead and set our, okay, good, thanks, Burnus. Okay, we've got our V speeds in. I'm not doing nearly as much of the programming as we normally would here or might because we're doing all this other stuff. Okay, the one thing that I don't have up now, let's see, Navigraph. Okay, where do you do that in this? No, that's not it. Okay, so I do not have Navigraph charts available over here. We'll have to get a monitor 1 and 2 set here. So I'm going to, just so we can get in and get out of here. Okay, we're going to import. There's GLS to PNS. I haven't done this flight before either, so that's cool. All right, let me set up monitor 2 so that you can see it. So I want to add another scene. I'm going to call that monitor 2. You guys can't see this, but I'm going to get this set in OBS. Okay, and I'm going to put that down there. Okay, now, and we want to do a video capture. Monitor 2. Okay, monitor 2 right. I'll just call it that. All right, so now, oh, almost. Let's see. Nope, that's not right. I don't want my cameras. Okay, I didn't do that right. Let's try this again. Like I said, there's going to be some adjusting in here, guys. So let's say, oh, display capture. That's what I need. Monitor 2. Okay. Why does it say it's already in use? I deleted it. Oh, I see where it is. Okay, monitor 2 right. That's right. Okay, we'll do that. No, that's not right. Let's do that. Okay, that's the Dell. Hey, there we go. All right. So now I've got that. I'll hit OK. And I'll go ahead and... Okay, now you guys can see it. There we go. All right, we got this fixed. Okay, so... Taxi... And we're going. Sorry for the infinity blast there, but we'll do that. No, why is it doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait a minute. I know why. Oh, that lets me switch. Monitor 2. Main sim screen. Why is that not working? See, I told you we were going to have some. What the heck is going on here? Okay, so the main sim screen. Okay, now we've lost. All right, hang on. I'm going to run all my fuel out sitting here on the doggone tarmac. Okay, that's sending. All right, why did this... Oh, good Lord. What did I do? Let's see. Okay, main sim screen with cam and teleport is there. Okay. I don't know why that happened. Yeah, so you're hearing the airplane. That's good. I'm going to turn that down just a little bit, though, so I can hear myself think, because now I got to figure out why this is not talking to that. Dadgummit. Yeah, all you guys are getting is either a black screen or just me. Okay, you can see that. You can see that. Why is the sim screen not? It was there. Why is it not now? All right, teleport. Ah, okay. What'd you do? What did we do? What happened? Okay, maybe that was a weird anomaly of some sort. Okay, now you've got that going. All right. So, in theory, I think, let's get back aboard the aircraft here now and see if we can figure out how to get out of here. We're not going to use the APU. I do have a couple of things. Yeah, it's going to bug me, but and this is a short runway. Jeez. Set payload. Let's see. So forward cargo is 1,300. Let's make that 899. Let's see. How do I do that? Okay, there we go. So I got to clear that. We'll call it 800. And we'll call this 500. No, come on. You're not going to let me change it? Enter. Okay, that shut that up. So I'm just going to make this up as I go. Okay, very good. Hope you guys are enjoying this, because I don't know where that screen went. And of course, that pushback thing. What is that blue pyramid off in the distance there? I don't know. Let's go see. This is some free scenery. Let's see. Let's get outside. Let's go here. What is that? I don't know. Is there some sort of... Oh, there's a red pyramid and a black one here in Galveston. Does anybody know what that is? Plane sounds are not clear, warbly like in water, although my audio's... You know, I was having that problem earlier. I don't know what the issue is. It may be something that I have to work out later. What are these pyramids here? Anybody know what this is in Galveston? I'll have to look it up. Pyramids next to Galveston Airport. Is it like a recreation area or something? Yeah, maybe a beachfront, although that's more tidal beach really than beach. I guess Galveston Beach is out yonder somewhere. Okay, back to the airplane. Okay, yeah, that's what I was worried about, Graham, the plane sounds being a little warbly. I really don't know why. None of that has changed, so I guess I've still got some stuff to try to figure out here. Yeah, I'm going to have to... Okay, there's the tower. Okay, where's the airplane? I drove past it, didn't I? Yeah, a long way. Okay, down here. Okay, there we go. Well, little look around Galveston there. Yep, it's going to do that. So let's go ahead and get on board. Let's get better Bravo lights going. Let's start the Logitech. So the radio is up. Okay, better Bravo lights. Everything is good. All right, I think we're ready to get out of here. Let's see. Let's set our runway heading, which is going to be 138. Get that in. Okay, and once again, I'm learning how to fly the CRJ, so we'll see how successful this is. Let's go ahead and get our flaps set. Okay, flaps are set for takeoff. Breakoff, we'll start taxiing. Galveston traffic, American, what number are we? 309, ready for taxi to runway 14. Get our taxi lights on. Yeah, CFI is going to be mad at me because I am really skipping stuff here. I just let the airplane kind of automatically set up there. Graham says the Moody Foundation is a nonprofit attraction in Galveston, Texas. Moody Gardens features 3 main pyramid attractions: the Aquarium Pyramid, the Rainforest Pyramid, and the Discovery Pyramid. Now look at that. Look how smart you are. I just leave it up to you and you'll figure out so much. So Graham, thanks for that. Thanks for looking that up. So you say that my audio and the microphone is fine, but let me be quiet a minute and turn up the airplane sounds. Okay, so you say the airplane sounds are warbly, but I'm fine. Is that accurate? Yeah, thank Google. Oh, yeah. But thank you for looking it up. I think before too many more days go by, I'm probably going to put this better Sounds like a waterfall. Why would it be doing that? I'll have to see. Well, no, it can't be the main output going over there because my audio mixer board here behind me, the main console here is what feeds all the audio out. So it's got to be something going into OBS for whatever reason, but that doesn't make any sense. I'm listening to the audio coming back off the audio processor, and it's fine. Galveston traffic, American 309, crossing runway 18 at the threshold on Echo. I'm going to keep practicing my calls as much as I can think about it because I do want to do more bat sim. You know, the winds are not in my flight plan. Why? Perfinet, everything looks right there. Now the winds are entered. So not 100% sure why I'm not seeing them on the legs page. Okay, we're going to get our VNAV assist on. Let me show you that when we get around this curve here. VNAV assist on the MFD for when we descend down into Pensacola. You can see that information right here on the screen. I probably should have flown another airplane so I could fool with the OBS some, but I think we'll be okay. The CRJ, of course, you've got to constantly pretty much watch it for speed. All right. Sounds like a waterfall. Why in the world would it be doing that? But not my voice. I don't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has advised that we are now cleared for takeoff.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, we get calls from the... oh, I think I missed my turn. Nope. Oh, did I? Yeah. All right. Well, this continues on around here. Does it? Yeah, we can just go on around, although I don't think I'm supposed to, but good anyway. So weird. Hey, go Sue Linvalia. How you doing, Matthew? Welcome, welcome, welcome. As soon as I get up in the air on this in this CRJ, we'll put your and Burness's YouTube channel up for people to be able to see, so I can get them a link there and get you guys a little promo. And I'm flying the CRJ tonight, but more importantly than that, even I'm on a completely new streaming computer and should be able to see everything in 1440p tonight. Well, I'm glad they put this little crawl around access here because I missed my turn because I was paying attention to other stuff. Let's see, I'm going to get down here and I'm going to change my range just a little bit. All right. There's a couple of things I did not set on the overhead, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Guys, we're going to try to do the virtual flight deck this week, maybe on Friday night. Oh, your kids say hello. Hey guys, how you doing? Good to see you. thank you so much for tuning in with your dad there. It's great to have you guys in here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nice to see you. All right, we don't have. I could stop for a minute here. Let's do something real quick. Let me see if I can make this work. Okay, we're going to hold there. Galveston traffic, American 309. We're going to hold short runway 14 while we fool with OBS a minute. Let me see if I can give you guys another view. So, let's see. I'm going to call this one the instrument cam. We're going to go, oh, all right, what did it do? No, I got to add something. Okay, sorry guys, you're seeing a blank screen there. Just a second. I know why. Okay,
yeah,
let's see.
All right, not that one.
But I want this one. There we go. There's the instrument cam. Now, what I need to do also is I need to add in teleport. Okay. Why does it say disabled? No, there we go. Okay, now. So now teleport needs to come here. We need to take our instrument cam. We need to bring it down here. And I need to do that. Okay, we're going to turn off the glare from that. And this one, well, that didn't make much difference, did it? Like I said, this is going to be an experimentation tonight, guys, so bear with me. Okay, instrument cam, and when we get ready for takeoff, we're going to zoom in there just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to leave that. Okay, I think we're going to be ready for takeoff here. Okay, flaps are set. Flaps 8, we have been cleared for takeoff. Let's get our landing lights on. There we go. I just want to see that outside for a minute, see what those lights look like. Yep, there we go. Okay, back aboard. I need to change this view just a little bit, but that'll do. Okay, parking brake off. Galveston traffic, American 309, ready for takeoff, runway 14, departing to the east. Okay, guys, here we go. Let's go ahead and bring our engines up. I did config spoilers. Spoilers are off. Takeoff power set, 80 knots. Oh yeah, you need the other camera too, but we'll deal with that in a little bit. Short runway. Oh my God, it's short. There we go, rotate. There's V1. Very good, all right, here we go. Get the nose down a little bit, take off out over Galveston Bay. And we're going to make a turn to the right, which actually is going to take us to the south. Okay, so I've got our climb speed set for 250. So we're going to keep rotating. All right, we got to get back in here to where I can see a couple of things. Let's get the nav turned on so I have my... we're going to go ahead and vector ourselves around and then go direct to Malta in just a few minutes. Boy, it's soup taking off here. Not much to see. Oh, climbing too much. Let's get that nose down. Hey, some sunshine. Whoa, some turbulence. Ooh, that was interesting. Okay, let's get our flaps up. Okay, we're going to go ahead and climb to 250. Then I'm going to set our speed. If you watch that speed on the PFD there on the left, I'm watching the magenta speed lines. Now we're going to come back to manual climb, and I'm going to hit the speed button. So the aircraft will kind of maintain the angle and everything, although there's no auto thrust in this. We're going to go ahead and do a heading select around. So in the CRJ, I need to do heading sync, and then I can go heading. Okay, I'm a little high. Okay, and we're going to dial that heading until we get to about Malt, and we're going to keep following that around. I'm going to watch the speed. Okay, now I'm going to bring that speed down with the throttles. We're going to keep climbing. All right, now I want to go direct to Malt. So like we got the call, direct to Malt. So we'll go direct to Malt and execute. Okay, good. Get back on the crosshairs. Continue that turn. Roll out of that turn. Oh, man, what happened there? A little turbulence. Plenty of clouds over South Texas. So now I'm going to keep flying the airplane. We're only at 6,600 feet. Set a little trim. As soon as we get up here to where I can run in, I'm going to check another monitor in the house. But yeah, my buddy Gosu Lindvalya is here, and let me see. Let me get you a link to Furness's Colorado Astronomy Net. I want to make sure that we start telling you guys about that. Yep, I looked away from the controls for too long. You got to really almost do an awful lot of hand flying in the CRJ. It's not just punch an autopilot button and let it go. You got to watch it a lot. And I know that probably CFI is going to check my stream when he sees that I was flying this the CRJ. He's going to go, "You did that wrong. You did that wrong. You did that wrong." Okay. All right, let's see. Colorado Astronomy Net. Here we go. Oh, man. We are getting some turbulence in here. I am really getting blown around. Where's my wind speed indicator? Jeez. Yeah, folks, sorry back there. Really getting tossed about here a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and do a little manual climb. We need to get some more power. There we go. Now we're climbing a little better. So here's a link to Burness's Colorado Astronomy Net site. Let's get that nose back up. You got to really watch flying this aircraft, man. Yeah, I give you a barf bag, no doubt. Dude, no doubt this flight. Jeez. I got to figure out why you guys are hearing watery airplane sounds. That really bugs me. All right, there you go. Nice link over to the Colorado Astronomy Net channel. Be sure to check out Bernice. He'll be doing that not only on YouTube tomorrow night, but of course on our Skyhub Link amateur radio repeater system. Okay, we're climbing out now pretty good. That's not too bad. Let me bring that watery sound down for you. Oh, I wish I knew why it was doing that. Yeah, we got a fair amount of turbulence going on here. Climbing through 11,000 feet. It's 319 miles to top of descent. We'll travel along the coast. I wonder how many, if it's just going to be all cloudy. Clouds look amazing, don't they? I might try to play a little music in here once I can get a couple of things figured out. I tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and turn on the autopilot, and then I'll just manage the speed. And we need to climb out at 290, so I need to set 290. And let's go ahead and give her some gas. And then we'll get up there and reset the speed. So I'm going to turn the speed off. And we'll climb out at 290. That'll get us climbing faster. And yep, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 o'clock Eastern. How'd you guys do with the time change? I tell you, it kind of wiped me out a little bit today. Okay, there we go. We're climbing out at 290. Let's get the levers adjusted. So we'll be right about there, and we'll hit the speed button again. Okay, we're going to get on course, and then we're going to make a sharp right turn. Yeah, you know, Matthew, I bet you're not. I bet you're not having to work the hours that you do. I just imagine. See, guys, let me get a link up to Gosu Linvala's page here. Let me get rid of that for the moment. Okay, the airplane's really turning a lot more than I think she should be. Let's see what happens here. Okay, we should, yep, all right, we're going to start turning back out to the right. Okay, speed and climb is good. We're heavy, though. It's going to take us a while to climb here, I think. And I need to change this, but go to Linvala's page. There you go. My good buddy Matthew sits there, very chill stream with Minecraft, and just has a really, really good time. Let's see, I got one more adjustment to make on this, so let me do this. Okay, there we go. Now, yeah, that should look better on you guys' end. Okay, very good. And let me get his link in the chat. And if you don't mind, guys, I am going to step away for just a moment. And I am going to go see what this looks like. Let me make sure the airplane's going to get back over on its intended flight path. She's kind of weaving around here a little bit. All right. Okay. I don't have a be right back sign, but I will be right back. Everybody stand by. Let's see. You know what I'm going to do? You know, I played this song last week. The war is still going on in Iraq, or Iran. And we had another U.S. serviceman who was killed. And I was really sorry to hear about that. You know, we need to pray for our servicemen, guys, and we need to okay, here we go. I'll be right back.
Side of the world, are some men a lot like me, with jobs to keep, bills to pay, wives and families. And though they're halfway around the world, I've seen them laugh and cry. Are they casualties of war, casualties of life? I've been trained to think that they are fools, given to a pagan mind. They in turn think we are cruel, our aggression makes us blind. But behind all the religion and pride that blocks the way, there breathes a soul that love could make a child of God someday. That's why I pray for my enemies, 'cause in the eyes of God, I know that when it comes to sin, the same road we all try. The light of truth they'll see. I pray for my enemies, even if they never pray for me. It seems at times my greatest foe is not so far from home. Weapons like their angry words cut me to the bone. It's hard to love someone whose heart's so dark that they can't see. But once I was on the other side, when someone prayed for me. So pray for my enemies, 'cause in the eyes of God, I know that when it comes to sin, the same road we all try. I pray for my enemies, that the light of truth they'll see. I pray for my enemies, even if they never pray for me. God is no respecter, He loves us just the same. And in the name of Jesus, anyone can change. I gotta pray for my enemies. I gotta pray for my enemies. I'm gonna pray for my enemies.
Yeah, it's Bruce Carroll and Pray for My Enemies. This song, I think, very meaningful right now and everything. Okay, guys, I know we had a bit of a freeze up on the stream there. I have reset, have done a reset. I'm going to go look at something else again. Like I said, this live stream tonight, guys, is brought to you by the letters D, U, and M. or D-I-M, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, let's see. Jeff, the Hawkeye guy, can't stay long. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thanks for catching in. Yeah, you know, we're working the bugs out of the simulator, out of OBS more than anything. I think there's some sort of audio processor set in OBS somewhere. I am really not sure exactly what's going on. Is there some sort of filter that's going on in this thing? I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. I'm going to another check with something here, and I'm going to play this song, and I'll be right back. Old Wildfire. Sounds like a strange name for a pony to me. All right, why are we stuck at 17,500 feet? I do not know. That's another thing that I really want to ask SimCFI about. I seem to have, I'm going to try another sound test here in just a minute, but let's see. What am I? Okay, number one thing that we're not doing is we don't have our, well, we weren't that far off, so 2.9 or 9 or 2. And yeah, we're barely climbing at all. So I'm going to see if I can't get our vertical speed to pick up here a little bit. And let me see what that does to the speed. So if we want to climb at 290, I need to give a little bit more engine power. That coastline sure is pretty underneath there. Let's see, we want to be climbing at 290, and we can find that out, what our climb needs to be. Oh, that's right, in the CRJ. That'll stop it blinking. Okay, now let's see if we can go ahead and climb up where we need to be. It's going to be a slow climb. Okay, so we're going to look on our perf page. Actually, no, that's not right. Let's see. Like I said, too, guys, I'm still learning how to fly this. Okay, here we go. Transition altitude. Okay, target speed at cruise will be 300, 290 or 0.74. And we're actually above that right now. Yeah, this is one of those finer points of the CRJ that I'm not super familiar with yet. I got to spend more time in the airplane and more time. We ought to be able to climb faster than this and get the speed back down around 290 for climb where we need to be. So we need to climb with a little more angle. We don't really have the capability. Okay, this is doing better. We're climbing. Yeah, I either got to watch some more videos or get SimCFI to learn me a little bit more about this airplane. When we get up to cruise, you know, I wonder if it's a case of not enough level. Okay, everybody hang on a minute. I'm going to try something. I think I might know what's going on, but let me check this. Stand by. Okay, that is so weird. Yeah, I went out and listened to the sim sounds on another TV. All right, I'm gonna have to get this climb rate down a little bit. So we're losing speed and we're not accelerating, so let's go to about 1,500 feet per minute, get that nose down some. And that should pick our speed up. Yeah, I'm not doing something right. I'm not sure what it is, but top of descent, 25 minutes away and 189 miles, and I'm not sure if we're even going to get to. I'm not sure if we're even going to get up to cruise by then. So I've got to do a little more research and a little more practice in this airplane, and I also have. I'm going to go through some ILS approach specifics tonight. Okay, I'm going to play another tune here and see what that sounds like. And I'll be right back, guys. Thanks for being patient with me tonight. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you have not already. I would really appreciate it. And I'm missing something else here. Good Lord, what happened? Here's the Alan Parsons Project. And it's a live version of Eye in the Sky. This is just amazing. Yeah, notice I'm having a couple of issues there, guys. Hang on, hang with me. Alan Parsons in the Eye in the Sky on the Captain Jack Flight Sim stream tonight. All right, we're working some bugs out of the system. My camera has now gone away. Oh, gee, man, what else? Let's see. I'm going to restart this software. And it looks as though the stream is still running. I know it froze up on you a little bit there just a few minutes ago, but it came back. We're about 20 minutes away from our top of descent. We're at 35,000 feet. Thank God we made it. Let me see if I can get the airplane now to cruise at the speed that it's supposed to be at. Should be at Mach 300, but nope, we're down around 2. What? Why can't I get this thing to do this? All right, let me get this up a little bit. Some sim sounds back in here. I may play another song. Ah, jeez. Okay. Not receiving enough video. Man, I am just having problem after problem. I kind of knew that I was going to be up against some stuff tonight, but I really didn't think it was going to give me this much problem. I really don't want to have 1440 looks so nice. Everything looks good. I've got plenty of bandwidth for this. See, I'm going to change one setting here. All right, let's see if I can bump that up a little bit. And one other thing that I'll end up doing is I am going to change the processor out on this computer for the i7. So I want to thank you for bearing with me tonight. We've got watery sim sounds. We've had some other odds and ends going on. Hey, good night, Matthew. Yeah, you need to work on getting some more sleep. You sure do, buddy. You sure do. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you checking out the stream and hanging out with us for a little bit. Can't get any more speed out of the aircraft right now. I'd like to cruise at about 300. I don't know why I'm not, but we're going to sit with this. We're going to watch for that top of the descent coming up, and we're going to try to land and wrap up the stream. I think overall it's been okay, but yeah, we've got some definite bugs to work out of the machine. Recommend you use a stream bit rate of 13.5. I just got another message. All right, let me get this up in here. Let's try this. Okay, now YouTube's saying I have excellent input. I'm going to go take a look at it. I will be right back, guys. Yeah, the sim sounds are just awful. That's just awful. Okay, yada yada yada. Da, 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 da. Says stream health is excellent. Yeah, once again, my apologies for the watery audio, and I have lost my camera. So, I'm wondering if it's possible. CPU usage is only 52%. No dropped frames. Huh. Don't know. Don't know. Well, we're going to have a few bits of experimentation here, and why this is not finding. Okay, there's a lock on. All right, looks like it found it. Okay, I can come back to here. There we are. Hello, I am here somewhere in the background. So weird what's going on with this audio. Well, I don't get it. I don't. All right, well, we'll see what's going on. Another thing I'm going to do with this computer too is get a better cooler, but I think I am going to maybe tomorrow night drop the other processor in, because this board will certainly handle. Oh, look at the cloud formation that we just passed there. Yeah, we're kind of heading inland, or no, we're a little bit inland. Okay, we're over Louisiana right now, I think. Let's see. Let me bring up monitor 2. All right, yep, here we are. Oh, so yeah, we're New Orleans is just off to our east or southeast. That might be MSY down there just off our nose. Not 100% sure, but let me bring this one back. Let's see. Tilt that down again. Yeah, I wonder if that 70 miles and 8 minutes away from top of descent. Well, the sim's running good anyway. Simulator's running extremely well. Now I'm getting another YouTube error. I really don't know why I'm getting this, and it says you're getting buffering. Doggone it. What is going on with this thing? YouTube is not receiving video enough to maintain smooth streaming. What is going on? I should not be having this kind of problem. Okay, it's back. We'll try that for a minute. Got about twice the video card in this computer now that I had in the other one. All right, get back aboard the aircraft here. Should be a pretty nice, easy descent into Pensacola. Looks like it's going to be a little cloudy. Stream health is excellent at the moment. Okay. So weird. Thanks for bearing with me tonight, guys, and hanging out here. "41 views. That's pretty cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 7 likes. Appreciate you guys being part of the stream tonight. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm going to keep fooling with this. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to swap out the processor, and we'll give this another go on Wednesday evening. Yeah, this computer, and OBS disconnected from something. Ensure you're sending a stream that is configured with the correct stream key. I wonder if that might be part of the issue. Oh, good Lord. Let's see. I am going to have to read about how to do that. Getting kind of cloudy out there. And it looks like OBS is frozen again. All right, well, if you can hear me, it does look as though either OBS is frozen or, wow, there's all kinds of bugs. So bummed out over this. And there's that, and that's not there. Main sim screen, and camera. Now you guys, I think, have dark again. Oh boy. What is going on? Well, I'm just going to keep flying here, and I'll have to work on this. Okay, now it's back. Why does it do that? I just wonder maybe if this processor is not enough. Well, we'll get the bigger one in and try to get something going with that. All right, we're coming up to top of descent in 11 miles. I'm going to go ahead and dial our altitude down, and then we're going to start watching for our descent rate that we're going to need. I'm not going to be able to necessarily show y'all everything we normally do tonight. IFR into Pensacola. And we're using the ILS on runway 17. Okay, and I'll show you this real quick. That should work. Okay, here's our approach chart. And we'll do an approach briefing here in just a little bit. Okay, coming up on top of descent, I can go ahead and start us down at 2,200 feet per minute. We're going to pull back on the power. We're going to set our speed bug for 270. We're going to get that set here, and then we're going to watch the snowflake. And when I say watch the snowflake, we're looking at that guy right there. If I can get the, there we go. We're going to watch the snowflake. So we're going to descend here. I want to descend at 270, but we'll see what we get. Man, we're going into quite a cloud bank there, aren't we? Gee. Okay, the airplane wants us to descend at 2,600 feet per second, so we'll go ahead and dial that in. This is where I really have to watch. We're going to stay on that snowflake, and we're going to go down into those clouds into Pensacola. I'm going to get our ILS frequencies, which is going to be 111.1. And we're going to come down and we're going to check our radio. And I'm going to go ahead and put in 111.1 and 111.1. Okay, I'm just manually putting those in. Okay, we're on the snowflake. We're descending. Yeah, Graham, things take time to set up. Must admit, I went back to 2020 as 24 keeps losing. Oh, man, I am so sorry that you're having that kind of issue. I really wish you weren't, but I get it. Okay, let's come over to our performance. We're going to go to our takeoff and landing. Okay, so we're showing overdone there, but at this point, I don't care. We're going to go VREF plus 5. We should get a look at the weather, but let's do a quick calculate landing distance. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, we're staying on the snowflake down. Actually, descending at 290 is just fine. Okay, we can change it to 2,400 on the descent rate. Watching the green over the PFD right there. And guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to go take a look at what the stream looks like. I'll be right back. All right, we are descending through 20,000 feet, and the airplane wants us to descend at 2,200. We're going to get the spoilers out, start slowing down just a little bit. Let me get the altimeter. Yeah, you know, I'm just hearing some stuff that isn't right. We'll get it straightened out. I'll work on it over the next couple of days, and also some of the other things going on. All right, the altimeter should be set to 3011. So let's get in here, and we'll get the altimeter set. Okay, we're going to set our fix. Oh, that's right. You can't do that in this airplane. So we're going to go KPNS. And we're going to go 5. And next page. And we're still on the snowflake. I'm watching it over here. KPNS. I wonder if it'll let me add the runway after. One 7. No, it doesn't like that. Okay. And 10. Nope, I did that wrong. And 10. All right, I'm gonna have to leave that alone. And 15, so our fix rings are there. Let's check our radio once more. 111.10, that's correct. Okay, good. 14,000 feet, we need to descend at 1,900 feet per minute to keep the snowflake in balance and to stay on that descent path. I'm gonna start slowing us down. Everything looks good. You can see our flight path into the runway starting to come in. I'm going to pull that back a little bit. Change to 1,800 feet per second, or per minute. Going to keep watching that. Got to keep watching that. I'm going to go ahead and speed bug us down to 250. There's 12,000 feet. And I'll just bet you I forgot to turn the landing lights off before it. Yep, sure enough. Okay, let's get that in here. Landing lights on, even though we're a little high, but that's all right. Okay, descent at 1,700 feet per minute. All right, so for the ILS landing, we're going to fly to our initial approach fix, which I'll try to show you over here. Which in this case is going to be Celeb. Nope, that's the wrong one. Let's go to here. Okay, to Celeb. Then we'll do a radio check. Brent, Alico, and on in 111 on a course of 169er. All right. Oh, what did we do? All right. There we go. 20 miles from the initial approach fix, we're going to set the speed bug to 200, and we're going to use the levers to get down to 200, and we're on the way there now, so we're descending nicely. We need to be descending at about 1,500 feet per minute, so we'll dial that in the vertical speed controller, and we're going to keep watching that. Once again, let's do another radio set. 111.1. Okay, I'm happy there. So we're less than 20 miles out from there, so we're going to go ahead and set our speed bug down to 200. I'm going to need to write this out differently. I don't like the way that it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lay in some flaps, so that'll help start us slowing down even more. We've got about a 10 to 12 knot breeze behind us. We're coming down to 200 knots. I'm going to go ahead and set the speed bug down to 190. And we're going to go to flaps 8. And I need to remember to set our descent speed. All right, there we go. We're going to come down to 180. And then flaps 20. Okay, there's our flaps 20. Oh, we got to get that speed back up a little bit though. And we're above the snowflake, so I was not watching close enough. All right, why are you not letting me change? Okay, 1100 on that. And I made another mistake. Okay, here comes our snowflake. Okay, that needs to be set to 1700. All right, now we're getting back to where we need to be. A lot of stuff to do in this airplane. Flaps 20, set speed bug to 170. We're going to maintain that. Okay, we're going to sync our heading bug. Okay, now we're going to change our nav source to the localizer. Okay, we're going too fast again. I need some more flaps. We need to get back down to 170, and I got to watch that. Oh, we're going to get an overspeed. That will end momentarily. Okay, the localizer is armed, and we're not making the right. Okay, here we go. Now we're making the right turn. We're going to go ahead and get our gear down. Okay, we're going to start getting, okay, there's 3 green and locked. Flaps 30. Set speed down to 160. Although we're a little above that right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please remain.
Okay, we're coming in. I got to really maintain my speed here. Okay, I'm going to set my speed bug to 140. Circuit Van, I'm sorry, you said you like the white noise and it's making you feel like, let's see, let's get back on the localizer. Capture the glide slope from underneath. Oh, I'm getting too slow again. Okay, we'll give you guys the instrument cam there. I'm going to try to watch this because I got to really watch what I'm doing. Try to get that speed in there and hold. Gears down and set. Let me see if I can get the recorder going. See if I've done this correctly. Following the procedure. We're going to capture the glide slope from underneath. The localizer is locked. We'll go ahead and hit record. Oh, I forgot to do this. Doggone it. Okay, good. We'll have landing rate monitor. Kind of watch my speed a little bit here. Okay, let's see our missed approach altitude, which I did not do an approach briefing, but our missed approach altitude will be 3,000 feet. So we'll get that logged in, dialed in. All right. I have control. Nice VFR day. Let's go ahead and fly her in. I did not do all of that exactly correctly, but my glide slope did not lock in for some reason. Not sure why. But we'll stay on the lines here and we'll get her in. Got a 10-knot wind off the right quarter nose. Okay, 1,000 feet, stabilized approach. Yeah, we're pretty good there. And our missed approach altitude is set. Sorry I don't have the throttle cam up for you so you can see what I'm doing with the controls here. We'll get that in for the next stream. I'll keep improving this as time goes on. Try to figure out all the bugs that we had in the system tonight. Let's get that nose down a little bit. I got 3 white, 1 red.
500.
I did not set minimums.
400.
And this airplane's a handful,
300.
especially trying to.
300.
2 white, 2 red. I'll take that all day long. Okay, 3 red, 1 white. We're a little low. Correcting.
200.
Oh, getting blown around a little bit too. Get the 3 white, 1 red. I've got my aiming point picked. Speed is good.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Oh, we're going to land
20.
long.
10.
Okay, there we go. Down, reversers. Stay on center line. And manual brakes. Used every bit of that runway up. That was long. We'll just go ahead and roll all the way down 60. Let's stow the reversers. All right, guys, we're down.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you will join us again.
Yeah, the CRJ and the Phoenix have definitely been a little tough on me lately.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
All right, very nice. Well, we're down. We completed the flight, and we completed it for the most part with some faux pas and drops and whatnot at 1440p. I'm going to redo some stuff, and I love the CRJ. We're going to probably keep flying it a little bit, because I'd like to really get practiced up in it. That was a minus 384. So we'll go back and see the replay. I'm going to go ahead and go all the way down to this terminal because the scenery is really nice in this thing. And then we'll watch some replays. I don't really think I have any replay music set up for tonight, and hopefully we'll get some more bugs out of the machine, and I'll continue to try to improve it here. It's been a little tough. Thank you for the 9 likes tonight. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I love flying into Pensacola. I don't know why, but it's actually one of my favorite airports. It and Indianapolis. Maybe on Wednesday night we'll do Pensacola to Indy. I do like the CRJ. I want to get better at it. I'm sure there's some things that SimCFI could go back and review, but then again, too, I was worried about trying to keep the stream running. At least the sim is running well. Man, the sim is running the best I've ever had it. I'm super happy with the way the simulator itself is working. So we'll get over here, we'll get parked, and we'll go back and watch a few replays. You know, one of the things that I was going to share with you tonight, too, is, well, let me do this. Pensacola traffic, American 309, crossing runway 8 at Alpha. One of the things that I wanted to share with you is I was praying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven. You know, our God is a God of love and mercy and grace and truth and wonderfulness. And, you know, in the beginning of that prayer, we've all heard the Lord's Prayer that Jesus taught us to pray, taught the disciples to pray. But, you know, I'm going to park at my favorite gate over here, I think. One of the things that I was reading in one of my commentaries is that when we say our Father, notice it doesn't say my Father, your Father, the Father, but it says our Father. You know, God is a father we can depend on when we can't depend on anything else, anybody else, earthly fathers, earthly moms, whatever the case may be. Someone you can turn to. Our Father who is in heaven. Wonderful, loving, approachable all the time, but yet he is a holy God. And when we come before him with reverence and awe, it is really honoring to our Father. Let's go and turn into number 3 here. And he wants that communion with you. He wants that communication with you. And that time. And that specialness of relationship that we can choose to have with him when we pray that prayer, or just simply to him and say, Lord, I need you. Please listen to me. Help me through whatever it is that I'm having to go through at this time. And he will. He'll be there, and he'll be with you. And he loves you so much. Always remember that. Okay, well, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and set our flaps back down. Now we'll watch a couple of replays. I don't really have any. Well, actually, you know what? Why not? Like I said, yeah. Sorry, Graham. Graham said, yeah, keep at it, Jack. Things will sort out. Yeah, they sure will, buddy. And I'll keep working on it. You know, I'm an engineer, and frankly, getting to play with all this a wonderful night. Thank you so much for being here. I'll get some more things fixed up here, and we'll get her straightened out. I'm sorry you didn't get to see that left landing with the shadow coming in. That was really pretty. Doggone it. Well, what do you do? All right, good night. Take care, and I'll see you back here Wednesday night. We'll get some changes in here. Good night.